Hey Pisces, this is Moonpie Tarot doing your next 10-day love reading for Pisces Sun, Moon Rising, or Venus. I hope you guys are doing well. So if you are live here in the chat, do pop in and say hello. We're going to take a look at the energy of the person that you are thinking of at this time. And then we'll take a look at your energy for the next 10 days. Now, love covers a multitude of areas. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could have something to do with friendship or, anything like that. So however the reading plays out, just take what fits as usual and, obviously leave the rest. And then I'll pull a whole bunch of oracle cards and clarifiers for you. So you guys can follow me on Instagram if you are an Instagram user at Moonpie Tarot, and I do upload dailies, weeklies, and there's also a link to get extended readings in my About section over at Gumroad. Okay, and that's just under Moonpie. All right, enough of the announcements. So Pisces, let's take a look at the love messages for you. I just looked at the clock. It is now 11:11 here. So that's a very strong message of a twin flame union. For me here, your angels are watching over you. So yeah, let's take a look at your person, Pisces, and see what the love energy is or what's going on. If there's somebody new coming in for you, past, present, future energy. All right. Ooh, what did I just say? Oh my goodness. Pisces, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, and that definitely when I was picking up, when I looked at the clock and I saw that 11:11, it was like, yes, something's happening here. Taurus energy, for those of you who may be involved with the Taurus, this would be specifically for you, but there's new love coming. Now, this could also be with someone where there's a new infusion of love in a relationship or a connection as well, or someone, this is like a blessed, wow. Somebody here, Pisces, wants to commit or just be in union with you. Now, some of you could be involved with someone, they might be a teacher or a professor, or it's someone who is very spiritual or does yoga, spiritual practices, any kind of religious practice, it could be anything, right? Could be like alternative type of spirituality or anything like that. Or they also view you as being this way as well. And this is more like, for somebody that I always, when I look at this card, I just always feel like there's initials, a T or an M or a W, but this is your +1 is how I feel. And somebody said that term to me the other day, and I was like, wait, +1, I love that. But this is a beautiful blessing that is, it feels like it's happening to this person. This feels like, wow, love is just surrounding. Love is in the atmosphere. Love is like on the horizon. And whoever your person is, or whoever this person is just like, it's go time. That's how I feel. Now, some of you, I know that you've been involved or you've had some struggles in connections or relationships and things like that, but it just, I don't know what's going on personally with you, but I feel like this person this Ace of Cups always feels like an awakening. This person is seeing there's potential here for a committed union or a marriage or something along those lines where you guys, can come together and be as one, right? But it's a very holy union, right? And this person, there's like, how can I say this? Okay, so for some of you, King of Cups is on the bottom. Okay, you could be involved with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but this could also be your energy where you're not sharing your emotions, too much of your deepness going on here right now. But this person, it's like go time. That's how I just keep feeling. This person is ready to come into union with you. Let me keep going because I don't know how many times I could just keep saying that. Wow. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So my goodness, you have 2 aces for this person. Well, they have 2 aces. This is like a golden opportunity. I don't, you know what? And that's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like it's coming like directly from them. I feel like they're waking up to like, Pisces is my person. We're going to be in union. This is what I want. This is the direction that I want us to go, you know? So what I'm seeing is like, wherever they go, they have commitment, marriage, union, partnership on their mind. They drive past a jewelry store, or they drive down the road and they see like a bridal store, right? If it's a male you're dealing with, or even if it's a female, and like, how like when you want to buy a car and you're looking at a particular car, and then everywhere you go you see that car. Well, this is for them. Everywhere they go, they see signs of marriage commitment. They see couples, they're like zoning in on this kind of stuff right now. So, or they may even communicate with you and they're talking about like, oh, I have my friends getting married, or, they just got in a relationship. Like everything is infused around a relationship and partnership and being a couple. It seems like it's surrounding them, the atmosphere. Okay. And they see a huge potential here for this to happen. They're seeing it. It's like they have like this, like they're in love is how I feel. This being in love, either all over again, falling in love all over again, or for the first time. Let's take a look. Wow. You guys, Leo energy here. The sun. This person is like, their mood is very positive when it comes to you. They see, I feel like they're seeing the light. I know some of you like, well, it's about time they woke up, and for others, it's like, for real? Really? I mean, the Hierophant is like falling in line. And this is how I feel, this person falling in line with you, falling in line with this connection. If you wanted this, or if you talked about this. And I also feel like they're not going to be shy about expressing this or sharing this. Whoever they are to you, their energy is like out in public, celebration, joy, happiness, sharing. This is like, exposure. They want to, it's like it's being exposed. They want to expose how they feel. All this, like, I'm just seeing someone kicking their heels. Do people even kick their heels anymore in joy? But this person does. They have like a more of a pep in their step. There's like an infusion of positivity and happiness and glowing energy. You may even see this person and maybe remark like, wow, you look kind of different. Like you're glowing a little bit or something. This is just joy and playfulness. Now, this person could be, they live in a warm climate where, the sun is always out, or they're at their best when it's like the warmer season. I'm going to pull some clarifiers and I'll see if I can get into some specifics with them. My goodness, Pisces, this is marriage too. Yeah, this is like a stable foundation, safety, security, building a home together, moving in together, buying some real estate together, working with, this could be a family business, going into business together. Oh, my gosh. I don't even feel like I want to clarify this because these cards are so beautiful. I mean, look at these beautiful cards. This is like everybody's joy or wish for a tarot reading. So I feel like because the sun sits next to the Ten of Pentacles, this person has a desire to share with family and friends or others that, they want to come into union with you, or you guys are going to get married, or they want to propose. They're checking with their family members right now. They're speaking to them. and they're asking them, what do you think about this? Do you think I should do it? They may have been married before or in a long-term relationship before, and they may have kind of been like, nah, that's it for me. I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going down that road anymore. But it feels like now they're reconsidering. I'm sorry. I got a coffee with a shot of espresso so I could just get through my day. So I am so not like I just love my coffee. So yeah, that's what I feel like they're doing. And there's also, there may be a child involved on their end. They may have a child. For some of you, that may be something. They may have sunflowers or somebody has sunflowers, or there's somewhere, may not be in their yard, but wherever they go, like they drive by and then, wow, just look out for sunflowers. If you see sunflowers in any way or any form, a picture, a tattoo on the side of the road, whatever, this message is specifically for you. And I also feel like planning a wedding here. Planning. Let me see. Give me a second here. There's also somebody who's got like a they're like kind of balding on the top of their head a little. They may have their hair is thinning, or they have a bald spot like on the top of their head. The rest of their hair is still kind of there, but the bald spot maybe is on top somewhere, or they just have thinning hair. All right, let's get a card on the Hierophant. Tell me more about this Hierophant, because I feel like whomever it is that you're connecting with, they really want to do it right. They want to do it like by the book, follow procedure. So that's like, let's get married in a church, or, let's have it so that we have like a formal kind of connection, or formally committing to you, like doing it the right way, getting approval from family members. I know it's 2021. I get it, but not for some. It could be approval. For others, it's just speaking to family members, or speaking to your family members, or talking to a brother or a sister. Could be a renewal of vows, or renewing the relationship. Hello, everyone. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah. So the Chariot, Cancer energy. So there's energy of travel here, but this is like taking direct action. This person, Pisces, knows what they want. They know what direction they want to go. They know where they want to be in their life now. They're coming, and it's not like I said, it's not like they sat down and analyzed it and thought of the pros and cons. It's that like Spirit is pushing this. I don't know if you've been praying for this person, or praying to have healing in their heart, or to heal your relationship together, but it feels like it's working, because the Ace of Cups that's like a blessing. So the Chariot is like, they know, it just comes to them, and they know exactly which direction they want to go. And even if it's travel, it's involving, coming to move to where you are, or move back in the house, or both of you move somewhere together, or buy some real estate or something together. Now, this person may work in the medical field. They could drive an ambulance, or I don't know what you call it in other countries. In America, we say ambulance. Or they have like a job. They could be a truck driver, or they just, deliver pizza. It just could be anything, really. But it feels more of like in the healing or health modality, and something with wheels. They might drive to help other people, or they do some like community service, whether that's like court appointed, or it's something they volunteer to do. Let's take a look at the Sun. They have all these major arcana cards. So that's Libran energy. So I feel like they're going to open up and expose things that they want to tell you that perhaps they haven't told you in the past. These are positive things, give you positive news, positive truth. And this could have something to do with what's happening with them right now. We don't have much like in the way of communication. There's no sword energy except for justice, which is he holds the sword. So that is contracts, truth, communicating. This could be something legal, a legal truth or something, opening up maybe about past legal situations or things that you need to know or they haven't told you in the past. But everything is coming out with this person, like everything. And this could have something to do with like a business or a family business or a financial thing going on with them. I just feel like coming forward and wanting to come into union with you, like a legal union, domestic partnership, marriage, whatever it might be, and like laying everything out on the table and saying, look, this is where I've been, and this is everything about me, and these are my, like, we're going to come together. Look, here's my tax returns, here's my credit information, here's all my legal documents, here's like everything, because we are going to come into union together. So they want to be honest with you and tell you everything, right? And if you're just meeting this person, it could very well be that they're just a very open and forthright type of person. They have nothing to hide. And I don't really know, dive deep into their past, but I don't really know what the past energy is of this person and what brought them to this. It may just be how they are, but for others, if they weren't like this before, this is like a big change, and it's all like it's grace. Now let's take a look at you and what's going on with you here. Okay, so you're the High Priestess. You're very quiet and you're kind of like, I don't feel like you're doubting really what's coming forward. Some of you might be, but this is more like being very intuitive at this time. You've got some secrets, Pisces, that you've been holding on to for a while. Let me pull a clarifying card because we're going to go into your personal secrets here. Please forgive me if I reveal them. Oh, yeah. Spirit's like, no, Moonpie, we're not revealing Pisces secrets. Pisces is taking them to the grave. So I'll let you just sit with that, whatever it is that you're holding on to that you're not sharing or you don't want to share. I feel like I'm not sure how to deal with this, really. Like, I'm not, meaning me, I'm not sure if I want to just keep going. Let me just leave that for there and I'll keep going and see, what's going on here. But I don't necessarily feel like you're really hiding something, but I feel like you're just keeping quiet at this time with the Four of Swords. You're just patient. You're not restless. You're content. You're patient. You're waiting. You're keeping it to yourself, keeping things to yourself. You have some kind of secret understanding. You hold the key with the High Priestess, and the Hierophant holds the key. So you both are very evenly matched, whoever your person is. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are like, they go together. I feel like you're much wiser than this person, and you don't do the tell-all thing. You're not running your mouth. You're not over talking or over speaking or being, if you're female, like a fishwife. This might just be your way, that you just don't reveal everything up front right away or just at all. Okay, you got a little stress. You have some sleepless nights here. I feel like, I don't feel like this is bad stress. I feel like you just have a concern about some conflict. Or you just have these thoughts, obsessive thoughts that keep running through your head or keep running in your mind. And It has something to do with this person wanting to connect with you and maybe commit, or, this person feels very orderly to me, by the book, legalistic a little bit. They might have been very closed off in the past, but they're kind of coming at you with, like, you kind of like it to flow. You're like a flowy kind of person in this situation. And they are like, no, 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 this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it by the book. I'm not seeing a control issue. I'm just seeing some assertiveness here with them. And I feel like that might be causing a little anxiety for you, because you, for some reason, these next 10 days, you just want to keep things on low key with yourself. You're just trying to stay low key. Okay. Oh, yeah. Then you've got the Tower. Pisces, you knew this was coming with this person. You knew somewhere in your mind, whether you know them or not, that at some point, something was going to happen here in your life in long term when it comes to love. You knew it. And here it is. And you may have gotten used to being alone and being by yourself. Or maybe you just thought, well, what other choice do I have? This is how life's going to be. I'm just going to stay on my own. Keep quiet, not search for love, not go out, not socialize. Well, can't really socialize too much, but not really do anything. Just, do my work and just not bother with anyone. And then here somebody comes, and either they're coming back or they're finally coming forward, or someone new, and it's like, bam, shocked you. Some of you might have already had a suspicion that this was going to happen, and it might have stressed you out. I feel like you guys may not be fully ready to be in a union with someone yet. Like, I feel like you want it, but it has more to do with their approach, because they're kind of like being a little assertive with you as far as, what they want and their expectations a little, with the Justice card being a bit like rigid and legalistic. But with the Tower card, I feel like you're, let me get a clarified card for the Tower card. Okay, all these the Moon, yeah, see? This is a shock, this reveal. It's like you intuitively know, or knew, or will know that this energy is going to be playing out. And listen, if the next 10 days doesn't happen, it's just January, basically, but we're just I'm picking up these heavy energies, could be the beginning of this. And that's your card there. And there's a part of you that has to start opening up a little. The Moon card is like shedding a little bit of light, shedding some of that old skin, taking a chance, coming out of that water and coming up onto dry land, and the battle between, your intuition and your instinct and your, I want to say, like, your domestic life, and trying to come up and pass through that and find the gateway between these two towers. The sun and the moon is here. They have the sun, you have the moon. They're much more open, and they will be. And it's kind of requiring you to open up a little bit more, right? I don't feel like you might have been very blocked and feeling like, oh, maybe you were hurt in the past, like really hurt. And now there's the opportunity is coming here, the potential for a new love start here. And are you ready? That's the question. Like, are you ready to face your fears, Pisces? Are you ready to face them and do the work? Like, with someone, it's really easy to do the work by yourself. But when you're one-on-one with someone, it's really difficult, because then you got to face yourself, and that person reflects things back to you. The moon has a reflective energy, and this is you kind of like, oh, I see this person, they're going to see me, and I'm going to see me in them, and they're going to see themselves in me, and we're going to reflect back to each other. And I don't know if I can do this. I'm contemplating, because it's like you wanted it, and now here it comes, and it's like, wait, do I want it? Can I do it? Am I ready to open my heart up again, or my emotions? So let's take a look and see what else is going on here for you. Okay, yeah. Well, this is definitely, the struggle is over, this card for me. The one, so the X is the 10, and the 1 represents a new start, and the 0 represents, a new cycle. So you're at the end of the struggle here with love. You're required to like push forward if you want this, to really pick up the hammer and nail and put the effort in, as hard as it may be, a struggle, much of a burden it may feel, having to, this person has like, kind of like I'm feeling like a blueprint for success when it comes to love. I don't know what they went through, but they've had some kind of an awakening where if a relationship's going to work, it's going to take two people, open, honest communication. Not that you won't be open and honest, but that there may be a little bit of fear to reveal your vulnerable side, or your past hurts and pains, and to heal those. Healing can be painful. But once the healing process is finished, yes, there's a scar, but this. So like with the skin, there's more tissue that builds up, and I always feel like it gets a little bit stronger. Let's take a look here. Another card for you. Okay. See, I have the 4 of Pentacles. So tough call for you. Love is here, and you're like, I don't know. Right? The 4 is stability. Okay. You definitely feel safe. I feel like this is you just protecting your heart a little bit, your heart chakra especially. You're not going to get over this instantly. It's not going to happen overnight. But I feel like you're being called. Someone's calling, and they want to know your heart. And you're just kind of like, a little at a time, okay? A little at a time, because it's a 4. So, you need to feel safe and stable in a connection in order to get yourself to a place where you feel you can open up fully to someone, right? And they're coming with that super secure energy, super stable energy with the 10 of Pentacles. They're going to show you that. So I don't feel like you're going, especially when I was saying they kind of like want to expose, oh, I'm in love with Pisces. Oh, we're coming together and things are going to work out and we're going to do this. You're like, I am not telling a soul, because I don't want to get myself in a position where I tell everyone or I open up and then this doesn't work out. You're just being very cautious. That's how I feel. Just very, very cautious. Let me get some oracle cards here for you and see what your message is here for this connection these next 10 days. Hi guys, I'm reading your comments. Awesome. I'm glad that they're resonating, that this is resonating for you. All right, let's see. These cards are so big and awkward that they're so hard to shuffle. But what are Pisces messages here? Oh, patience and planning. Okay, so I feel like this is really symbolic for what we were just talking about. Take your time with this. Don't feel like you have to be rushed. If you feel like you're being rushed, because I do feel like this person they're not rushing, but they are being assertive. You may need to tell them, look, okay, what are your plans? And let's, we'll talk about them, but be patient with yourself is what I mean. If you're just kind of like tiptoeing out of the water a little bit because that feels safer for you, then by all means, that's how you have to do it, right? If someone's coming in to sweep you off your feet, I feel like you're Like I have been swept off my feet, and then I have been, I've tripped and fell, and I just somebody here just does not want to do that. They want to just take their time. So definitely patience and planning for you. And you have crown chakra. Okay, very interesting. See how he has a pentacle on his crown? This means right now, be logical, use your head is how I feel. Think, think, think. But it's also to recognize that there's a blessing being showered down on you. Look, you see this? Let me see if I can show you. This Ace of Pentacles, this Ace of Cups has like this water overflowing, showering down on top of you. And that's what I feel like is going on here. And it may give you a sense of ease and peace, but at the same time, it's not that you're not trusting, but you're needing to like be sure. That's how I feel. And so the crown chakra energy is basically telling you, think, recognize the blessing, what's coming, it's coming from above, recognize this blessing, but I just feel like you need to pay attention to your positive thoughts, but also recognize that you have some fears and they are affecting you mentally about either getting involved again or, with the same person or with somebody new. All right, what else do we have here for you? Okay, suffering in silence. See, that's what I was saying here with the High Priestess. You do have this silent energy about you where you're not really sharing with anyone or going real deep, or like you don't want to reveal your sufferings is how I feel. You don't want to reveal that. That feels like the Nine of Wands energy for me. And the Nine of Wands is very much like being strategic, taking a time out, after being wounded, considering whether or not to get back in the game. I'm definitely not telling you to do that, but I do feel like that's a strong message. It's the silence or the suffering is maybe it may be manifesting with dreams, negative dreams, could be like obsessive thoughts. You can't shut your brain off. You worry. It's interesting, as you look at the bottom three swords that are near the person here, the one sword is through the head, one is through the throat, and one is through the heart. So there may have been like some heartbreak that you had in the past and some argument that affected you mentally or something that happened. The residual is still there. And the idea of getting involved again, you want love, but with the love comes risk. The idea of trying something again here is really hard for you. And my heart goes out to you that you're having the fears. Oh, okay. Balance and solitude. Okay. So that really clear as day message for me here to tell you is that, well, balance is the Temperance card. And nine, I can't remember if it's the 9, but the solitude would be the Hermit. When you're by yourself and when you're in your solitude period, try to balance out. Don't just go into this down mood. Try to find ways to at least balance it out. I mean, we're all going to have moods, and we all can be that way at times, but we don't want to stay there too long, and maybe try to ease your moods a bit if you feel depressed or down by balancing it with positive things. So that could be like listening to uplifting music, reading positive like scripture or words or uplifting things, speaking to positive people, being out in the sun, taking care of yourself, exercise, eating better, like self-love kind of energy, right? So that you are like, okay, I can have my I can sit with my feelings and I can sit with my emotions and I can have my time to myself, but I don't have to sit here and drown. I can make this the best I can, even if I'm feeling moody, or it's self-care is how I feel, but in a positive way. It just seems, especially for the next 10 days, it's very important for you. All right, so let's take a look at the Moonology messages here for you and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Let's see. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So for anyone with a moon in Sagittarius, that message is specifically for you. Look at the bigger picture. Right. I say this all the time. Try not to get lost in the details, or try not to get lost in depression. Step out of it. Take a step back. I'm an artist, so when I do my sketches, I get very focused on the sketch, right, as I'm drawing. And then I lose the picture because I get so focused on the details. So I have to take a break and I have to step away because I can't see it clearly anymore because I'm too focused on it. The bigger picture requires you, and for you artists, you understand that. The big picture requires you to step away, get some insight, get some clarity. When we're standing on, when we're standing on the ground, we just can only see what's around us. But do you ever see when, you go up in a rocket ship and then you zoom out and you see the whole world and it's wow, things really aren't, it's so quiet there when you're out in outer space and looking at the moon. It's wow, there's our problems probably aren't really as bad as we think. There's so much more to life in the world. And so that feels look at the bigger picture, step away from the fears, anxieties, and worries about love or getting involved again or being hurt is what I feel. I don't feel like you're afraid of love. I feel like you're afraid to be hurt or betrayed or deceived. Conclusions are within reach, okay? Full moon eclipse. So I feel like that coincides. That ties in with look at the bigger picture. When you step out, you will come to your conclusions. You will come to realize what is happening, what is going on, whether that's bringing the negativity from past situations into new, or whatever it may be. Instead of drowning in your emotions or feeling lost by them, step out to get some clarity. You will figure this out and surrender to the divine, the full moon. Okay, so I always say, God's got your back. That's my motto. Whatever you're going through, just trust and have faith. I believe things always work out. They do. They always work out. They may not always work out the way you want them to, but they work out the way they're meant to, which, so I believe strongly for you that that's a very important message going forward, especially, I feel like your person is surrendering for sure to how they feel about you and what they feel is the best course of action in their life at this time. They want love. Love is coming. Let me check here. All right, these are from, look at this. These are my fortune cookies. I love these. Property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Okay, that's a specific message for anyone who is working in real estate or buying a piece of property or selling. Very important message for you. Heed security concerns. Make sure things are on the up and up before you, whether we were saying, moving in together, purchasing property together, what have you. All right, you have signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion will soon disappear. Wonderful. And then you have surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Gosh, this is definitely a surprise coming for you here. It's crazy. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child is also likely. Now, that doesn't have to be you. It could be, but it could be somebody else that you're connected to. And I did say that there's something to do with a child. Communication, a reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Wonderful. And I'm going to just pull a couple more cards for you, Pisces, from the Loving Words from Jesus deck. All right, let's see. You are so welcome, Annabelle. All right, what are the messages here from the Jesus deck, I like to call? Blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. This is basically like when he loves you, that's the word of God. What is the word of God? You are wonderfully made. You are important. You are special. And you are blessed when you hear and believe in those words, in those things that Jesus says about you, that you are his child and you are precious. Keep that in your heart, in your mind. That is Luke 11:28. So for those of you who read scripture, that might be helpful to you in some way in your healing journey. Let's see what else. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you, right? And that is so true. When we seek his blessing, and you don't have to follow Jesus, like whomever, but this is similar in the New Age community to like the law of attraction. You know, what you seek, you shall find, right? What you draw into you, what you think about, you become, right? When you believe, you will receive. These things will be added to you. That's where the prosperity. All you have to do is have faith. That's all you have to do is have faith that things will work out for you. So I think that I'm gonna, you know what? I have messages for you that I want to give to you about your person. And I want to tell you, I couldn't tell you face to face. I don't know what to say. So if this is someone you've been dealing with however long, or this is someone new that you could be meeting, this is the energy of this person. I feel like there was something going on with them that they just couldn't say to you. They had a hard time saying to you or expressing to you how they feel. They just didn't know how to say certain things to you. I've been here with others before. So this person has had a heartbreak in the past. They have their own set of fears. If you felt rejected by this person, I don't feel like they were rejecting you. I feel like they were protecting themselves and that it had nothing to do with you. They were just being they just had a lot of fear. I know more than you might think. Okay. And I've been struggling lately, but I feel like I don't know if this person is praying or you've been praying for them, but you know, with this Ace of Cups on their end, this is massive. Like their heart strings have been tugged. This is like a grace. This is release in their heart. So something is happening to this person that they are just like a gift. The gift of love has come to them and they want to pass it to you and come into union with you. And I feel like this person has had their struggles in the past as well. Maybe you guys had them together, or you know, you're new with each other, but whatever is happening here, I'm just seeing like they're coming and they want to be with you and they're bringing that love, and you're just like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. But I feel like you can, as long as you have that faith, and you know, you'll work through this. So that was your message, Pisces. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I hope you liked it. I have another deck of cards I want to show you real quick. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on my channel, and follow me at Moonpie Tarot on Instagram. Also, this deck is from All Things Intuitive, and my friend Kristen, and she's going to be sending me more of these cards, and I will be showing you guys the cards and using them as I go forward. Another few more decks and some charms to add more to my channel. So thanks for being here, and thank you for in the chat. I love reading your comments and messages. And I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Good luck with everything. Take care. God bless.